Actually,
Oh, yo, we are here. Ball Central Podcast, new week, new episode for y'all. Week 3 NFL season is coming up. Week 2 just passed. A lot of went down. We're here to talk about it all. And just a reminder, we have the 3 hosts here: myself, Elijah, and John. How's everyone doing before we kick things off? John, we got.
Doing pretty good.
There you go. How about that? How about you, Elijah?
my name
What we
explains.
got? Hey, 2-0. Hey, congrats to you. Very 2 tough weeks for you. Well, first one was easy, but second one was kind of tough. But
Hey, the first
we're here to
one
talk
came
about.
down to Monday. That to yourself. Give yourself some credit.
Yeah,
First one came down to Monday night. I needed Monday night to win.
then 32 points from Stephon Diggs. Pain. But hey, we're here to
I
talk
needed
about.
to win.
Hey,
It is
true.
what it
Hey,
is.
he dropped a 30
then-
bomb. So,
It came down to Monday night as well,
It did.
right.
and it
Hey,
came down to the last 2 quarters of Monday. Like
Yeah, it did. It was a fun. It was a fun
tough wins, you
matchup.
feel me? But
A win's a win.
like I
First
said,
one.
tough
Win's a win.
wins. But at the
hey. So we're here to talk about a lot of fantasy football. The state of the running backs, because yikes so far, and we NFL week 2 as well, and a preview week 3. So, Elijah, what's our fantasy football recap this week? We got.
Hey man, all right. So, as y'all know, as of right now, I'm 2-0. We have a few other undefeateds in the chat. We're running them off right now. Sorry, should have opened up the chat first. The undefeateds currently are me, TJ, Kevin, and Shane. Shout out all 3 of y'all. People who won this week. TJ, I think he beat Clifton. I gotta reopen the league. I'm sorry. Switch between apps right now. So let's start with here. I beat John. Phil, you're 0-2.
Just like
That's
New England.
interesting.
Yes, it is.
There it wasn't loading for a second. All right, so Phil's 0-2. Who did you lose to?
RJ.
Well,
RJ. Okay, RJ put up a nice week. He had 146. Shane and Clifton had a freaking 1.1 point difference right there.
yeah, that was crazy.
Clifton lost. Shane won. He's undefeated, obviously. I beat John by 5.5 points.
It was pretty good. Pretty good matchup.
Kevin was the high scorer. Nope, he wasn't even the high scorer of the week, but Kevin dropped 172 and beat Chris. TJ was the high scorer of the week, and I said this when we drafted. He might have the best team.
Hey, shout out TJ.
It's been showing. Last week he had the highest score. This week he had the highest score. He did lose Saquon, though.
But he did
But,
get Ford on the waiver wire.
He
But
did.
then Kareem Hunt signs with the Browns, so.
I mean, I don't know. They might stay with Ford. Who knows? They might go back to
No,
Kareem.
they said that Ford's the lead back for now, so we'll see how that goes.
Either way, TJ beat Tommy. And then Akeem beat Josh. So yeah, I mean it was a good week. That's all it is right now. Like I said, man, John's 1-1. Shane's 2-0. Clifton, I believe he's 0-2. He's either 0-2 or 1-1. I don't know
He's
what's going on
0-2.
with my
Clifton's 0-2. He's the one who lost by like a decimal point or something.
Oof.
He lost by 1.1 this week. Phil's 0-2. RJ is 1-1. I believe Chris played Shane week 1, so that means Chris is 0-2 as well. Kevin is undefeated, like I said. Tommy's 0-2.
Yep.
Akeem, I believe, is 1-1. John beat him last week. And I think Josh is sitting at 0-2. Josh got hit with injuries bad early.
There's a lot of 0-2s.
Yeah, it's a lot of 0-2s, but
No, Josh actually
Nope.
1-1.
Josh is 1-1. The 0-2s are Chris, Clifton, Tommy, and Phil. 1-1s are RJ, John, Akeem, and Josh, and the undefeateds are me, Shane, TJ, and Kevin. We have 3 undefeateds in one division, and we have 3 0-2s in the other division. So I guess we know which division is stronger this year. I should have reorganized them.
I feel like our division was strong last year too, but I like being in the strong division. I feel like
Looking at our
gives me an
division,
edge.
we all made the playoffs except for one, which I think
Uh-huh.
RJ was the odd man out last year.
Yeah, I think he barely missed. He might have
Yeah,
barely
he
missed.
barely. I snuck in. I think I snuck in over RJ last year.
Yeah.
And looking at the other division, only 2 of them made it, which was 3 made it. Sorry, because Clifton wasn't Clifton last year. But hey, man, week 2 is over. Week 3 starts tonight, as we are recording on a Wednesday. We're starting with obviously one of probably the worst games of the week to watch on a Thursday, which will be the Giants and Niners. No shade to the Giants. I do love Daniel Jones. Saquon's out though, which is a good chunk of their offense. And Niners minus 31.5 tonight, guys. How y'all feeling after week 2 of fantasy though?
Terrible.
I'm on a 1-1 lifestyle. Like every one of my teams 1-1. I mean, the Giants gonna be 1-2, so hopefully it won't start a trend. But I mean, hopefully my fantasy team will look better than the Giants after this week. But I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling good. How are you feeling, Phil?
Well, 0-2. Let's see. I mean, bright side is it's week 2. I mean, worst case scenario, I'm down 1 game to a lot of the people in the league, so it's not too bad. But had to make some moves to adjust. But I got a nice bounce back week this week against Hakeem. He's projected more points, but it's a rivalry week, as Elijah said before, and I'm taking it personal. I need to win badly. I can't 0-3. If you making the playoffs at 0-3 in the NFL or fantasy is very tough. So
and you got me in week 4.
Yeah, so I got a tough schedule this year. I got a Patriots-like schedule this year. So hey, I'm excited to see how this goes, and it kicks off tonight against Keem. I don't have anyone playing, but we'll see. I might have the Giants defense, but I'm not gonna obviously play them. I don't. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this matchup.
Tough schedule this year.
Someone made the schedule this year.
You know why Phil has a tough schedule?
Why?
Who made the schedule this year?
You did. You made the schedule this year. That's right. I mean, I'm not. I don't think there was targeting whatsoever. I think all schedulings were fair and decisive, and to have each player step up. You know what I mean? From a previous spot from last year.
Here's
I just
the thing.
think Phil is highly ranked.
It wasn't that I made a tough schedule for him, honestly, because if we're being honest, then my schedule is tough as well.
Facts.
But everybody plays everybody at least once. What it should show. I think the one person I miss is Clifton. I don't really play him. Nope, I play in week 6. But everybody should face everybody at least once. Some people have repeats. Like me and Phil, we play each other twice this year. I think I play TJ. No, I only played TJ once. I played Tommy twice. I got do I have Josh twice? No. I got Kevin twice, I got Tommy twice, and I got Phil twice.
I have RJ and Hakeem twice.
But listen, there's not a lot. Like I said, I made the schedule so there aren't a lot of repeats.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a few where you obviously have to see something. Like it's 14 weeks, so there's obviously going to be at least 1 or 2 repeats. But I try to make a schedule where it was minimalist as possible.
Oh, if it's Keem at the end of the year, too.
It's not necessarily the schedule, just that you have a few repeats, and I think your repeats are just me and Tom.
And Keem. I played Keem as well twice.
Okay, yeah, you got a Keem. You don't play Tommy
got a
twice
hard
at all.
schedule.
No, I play you twice and Hakeem twice.
He plays me twice and Phil twice. Ooh.
And Kevin twice.
And Kevin. Damn, let's get it.
Yeah, Elijah, how do you feel about your matchup this week?
Oh, you got Kevin.
Yep.
Kevin's might be falling apart. Granted, he just dropped 172 last week, and I'm saying that, but his starting quarterback is Justin Fields.
Oof, not a good start so far. Man, it's struggling.
Hey, man, it is.
How do you feel about your matchup with Chris this week?
It is what it is, man. Let's review our.
How do you feel about your matchup with Chris this week?
I don't feel anything right now. How do you feel about your matchup with Hakeem?
It's basically rivalry week. You know, but I need this W because trying to make the playoffs at 0-3 will be hard to do for any team, NFL or fantasy. So I need to win. I need to win badly. I picked up the Ravens defense, who is going up against the Colts this week without AR. So hey, let's see how this goes.
You think he's out?
I mean, concussion protocol. He should sit out.
They're calling him questionable. I own him. They are on fantasy. He's my player on fantasy. So, like I've been following his reports like day in day out. That sounded really bad. I'm sorry. Can we just walk back? Yeah, I didn't mean to say it like that. But you know
That sounded real slavery.
that
bro.
sounded, bro. I know, like right away, and I didn't really mean it like that. I just wanted to say like I'm a fantasy owner that's believed in him since day one.
He's like, I own him on my team. No worry,
Yeah.
we understand what you meant, John. You're
Okay,
good.
sorry about that. I apologize.
Larry, if you heard that, call him out in the comments.
You know
please.
what you meant.
I did not mean anything. Let's be honest.
So, yeah, it's tough. I mean, speaking
Anyway,
of
I got Debo going tonight.
Debo, oh,
How do you think he's gonna
I
do?
got Debo going tonight. I think Ayuk.
Ayuk's out, so yeah, he is out.
He'll probably Ayuk out. So
Yep.
it's gonna be him and McCaffrey going crazy. I don't know how Kittle's gonna do. He hasn't been really performing lately, but I'm hoping Debo does well. That's the only one. That's the only one I really care about tonight.
Yeah, I don't have
Everybody else
anyone
is playing
tonight.
Sunday.
Yep, I don't have anyone. John, you have anyone playing tonight?
Nope.
I think my biggest issue is issue is just the fact that Nick Chubb unfortunately broke his leg on Monday. So I am down my keeper this year. And I actually do not have another running back on my roster to fill that spot. So
Hey, lines are always open for everybody. Maybe you can make a trade.
I just want to say this to TJ. You're a hoe.
Oh. Wow.
Phil, you're also a hoe.
What the fuck did I do?
Ooh.
Why'd you say fuck me for?
So
Wait, but I'm not a hoe. What is
Phil,
this? The seclusion.
you're not a hoe. But this
I
is why.
appreciate that.
So Phil went to the waiver wire and picked up Kareem Hunt,
Mhm.
who wasn't even signed to the Browns yet. Before he even got signed, Phil picked him up.
No,
No,
I signed. I signed.
saw
him-
that. I
said
saw
the
that.
TJ,
news.
who does not need a running back at all.
Mhm.
Listen, TJ doesn't need a running back at all on the waiver wire. I don't even know how he dropped way more than I did this week. So, both of y'all hoes. That's it, though. That's all I had to say about that.
Gotcha. So,
Glad we cleared that up because it needed to be cleared up. But I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah, as soon as I saw like Kareem Hunt visiting the Browns for a potential contract, like, oh, let me pick him up right now, just in case.
I wanted to say it too, and then I saw a trade, and I was just like, "Damn it, who got him?" And then I was like, "Of course, Phil got him."
Hey, it helps to keep those notifications on Twitter,
I guess.
etc., just in case. So, we had a
I
long.
mean, John, you know what it is? We have lives. Okay? I kind of get it. So, hey, man.
No, but like Phil's in sometimes before my notifications even come out. You know what I mean? Like, who is his in? You know what I mean? Like,
Sleeper.
what is this? All right, I'm on Sleeper. I'm those are some of the notifications I'm talking about. Like, you'll get it like 45 seconds before I will, or I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we got insights. So, there's a lot to go over for week 2. First one, someone that we love very much on this podcast, Anthony Richardson. The way he plays is he's in trouble. We're thinking here. This is running style. I mean, a lot of injuries in the first 2 weeks knocked him out the game this week. He might be out the week 3. Does he need to change up his style of play, or is it sustainable for him? What do you think, John?
Can I
You're
go first because he's on my
Yeah.
fantasy team. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think he is a dynamic player, and I think that the Colts should be as cautious as with him as possible. I don't think he should play at all this week. All right. Last year, I was who was the quarterback? It was Tua. We were talking about Tua, and
Yeah.
I was saying how heroic I kind of thought him coming back. You know what I mean? Like, good for him for finishing the game. You know what I mean? And then he played the next game, and within the first 5 snaps, he was out of the game with a concussion, and he was being stretchered off the field. And that's not what I was intending. I was not saying that like, oh, thank you for pushing through it. Like, it was more of a like, you finish that moment in that moment kind of thing. And I hope doctors reevaluate you. You know what I mean? And you go through a protocol of some sort. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't want him to get hurt, and I don't want him to go through these concussions. But at the same time, like I don't know.
For me, I think he needs to change his style of play. Not a whole bunch. Like I love how he runs and stuff like that, but
Sure.
makes safer decisions. Slide, run out of bounds. You don't have to be like everybody when it comes to Madden when they have a running quarterback. Just run wherever you want and forget how to slide. There's reasons why Cam Newton's career got cut short. Other running backs' careers got cut short because of these decisions like this. Just dive, run out of bounds, make all the safe decisions you have to so you can extend your career.
Maybe
So-
like Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
You
I
watch
mean,
the way he
RG3
plays?
is another person that career got cut short because of his running ability.
Sure.
Yes, yeah. What do you think, Elijah, about AR?
He's not in trouble. He's just young. Give him a few weeks to actually adjust to the real NFL season. He'll be good. He'll understand that these niggas hit hard.
Yep, it's not college.
I watched a video of Fred Warner today, starting from the hash. Like, this is the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hash over here, the ball carrier's over here. He starts all the way over here and just picks a target and goes. Lasered him, bro.
Fast, yeah.
And like, obviously, there's a method to his madness, but he's literally a heat-seeking missile. Actually, didn't he hit Kittle like he hit some? I think Joey Bosa like that by Nick Bosa like that by accident, and Nick Bosa was literally like, "Yo, bro, you're a heat-seeking missile for real." Like,
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And Anthony Richardson, granted, you played in the SEC, but these dudes in the NFL are bigger, stronger, and faster.
Absolutely.
Everybody in the SEC in the NFL is just the best college place to play. And pretty soon it won't be the SEC. But I'm just saying, he'll adjust real soon. As soon as he adjusts, it'll be good to go.
Gotcha. Up next, also, there's 3 teams in AFC South that are undefeated. Bucks, Saints, and Falcons. A lot of people thought this was going to be one of the worst divisions. I mean, it sort of is still, but hey, I mean, Elijah was very high on the Bucks this year coming up, and rightfully so. They're 2-0, along with the top dogs of the NFC South, the Saints and the Falcons. What are our thoughts on this so far? Besides, can the Bucks keep this up, or will they finally hit? Will they hit their little downhill soon?
Elijah, you want to
They
go
going
first
downhill
because
soon.
you've been talking about Baker?
Anyway, you said they're going downhill soon.
Yeah, they're gonna be going downhill soon. My connection's terrible tonight for some reason. I don't know what's going on with my laptop. But we're talking about the Bucks. Like, they're gonna run into, I think, Philly this week. It could be a great game, you never know. But the Bucks defense is the reason why they're actually winning. I think they're making those game-winning plays to stay ahead. Shout out Baker, who has been playing solid this season. But I think it's possible that the Bucks can still win this division. But I hope the Saints won't win the division and the Bucks finish anywhere above 9-8. If the Bucks finish above 9-8, I'll be surprised for real.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, the Panthers look like the only disappointing team so far, just because Bryce Young is not playing this week due to an ankle injury, so Andy Dalton is now in. It looks like Bryce Young was having trouble adjusting to the game the last few weeks, especially last week on Monday night. He was having trouble getting lined up with the right lineman. Maybe they're just keep him out because they think he's not ready. So a lot of question marks going on with Carolina. But as for the Saints and Falcons, hey, they're doing what they got to do. They're making great plays. The defense for both has been very good. The offenses for the Saints has been struggling, but they're doing what they can. They're doing just enough to get the W. So I do think the Saints are going to win the division, but the Falcons are going to give them a run for the money, and I do have the Falcons trying to win.
Do you really?
Try to make a playoff. Sorry.
You're really taking the Falcons seriously?
Yeah, I mean, the defense has been there. AJ
Okay.
Terrell has been amazing.
Okay.
Calais Campbell, new addition, playing well.
Okay.
They have a good linebacker core. And the one thing that's been struggling with them is the offensive. That's been decent with Desmond Ridder. I mean,
Sure.
he hasn't lost a home game in NFL or his college career, so it's always a good sign.
Sure. But I mean, like, I don't know. don't get me wrong. Like I agree with you. I think this division is better than it was last year. You know what I mean? I think Desmond Ritter will be a better addition to Atlanta than his previous cohorts. But I don't know.
We just got to trade.
Atlanta's really got to. I don't know. The next 5 games, I want to see what happens because do they go 7-0? Do they go 7-0? Do they go like 5-2? Like what's up? Like what's up with this team? You know what I mean? Like yes, they're good. Yes, they're rebuilding, but I don't know if their defense is back yet. You know what I mean? Like it's been the first 2 games. Like through these first 2 games, I don't mean to be like this, but we should be overreacting to the Cowboys.
We just got a. Sorry to interrupt you, but we just got a trade from Tommy and Elijah.
Wow.
So Tommy is sending away Mike Williams, Kadarius Toney. No, sorry. Tommy is sending away Sky Moore and Joe Mixon to Elijah, and Elijah is sending Tommy, Mike Williams, Kadarius Toney, and Ezekiel Elliott.
Cool.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
And Tommy is releasing Austin Eckler and Ryan Tannehill.
Tommy's releasing who?
Austin Eckler and Ryan Tannehill. Does he understand the thing of keepers, by the way? So whoever has the waiver wire right now. Ooh. Actually, that's not bad. Hold on. Wow, wait. Oh my lord.
Wait. Time out. Wait.
Tommy dropped Austin Eckler. If this goes through, he's dropping Austin Eckler.
He can't drop Austin Eckler. Come on.
Yeah.
I will block him dropping Austin Eckler.
Okay, yeah. Have him drop someone else, please. Yeah.
He's not allowed to
drop anybody else. He's already dropping Tannehill.
You can drop Tannehill. You can't drop Austin Eckler. That's a complete league throw. You know what I mean? Like that would throw.
I'm letting you know right now. I'm going to use my league manager powers and not have him drop Austin Eckler.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's good move.
Okay, cool.
Thomas says like, oh, he's not be out for a while.
I'm fine with the trade as long as the Austin Eckler thing's not going.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I agree with that too.
Because like the trade is what it is. It's agreed upon 2 parties. You know what I mean? Like they have their own reasoning for the trade. Let them do it. You know what I mean? Like.
Hey, Mike Williams is getting passed around our league, huh?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, Mike Williams is also, if he's healthy, he's a pretty damn good wide receiver. I mean,
right?
It's not like he goes off every single week in fantasy, but it's not like he's a scrub either. Let's just, you know what I mean?
So yes, that's very interesting. Why would Tommy drop Austin? It's confusing, but John, what were you saying about the NFC South? Sorry about cutting you off.
No, I'm interested in it. I'm glad that they're all 2-0. Do you know what I mean? But this was the same thing as last year with the NFC East. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the NFC East brought us some really good moments last year. You know what I mean? But I just don't know if it's it.
Speaking.
If that's Tommy, that'd be wild. Yeah, okay.
Yo.
Another deal? So yeah, I do like the NFC South this year. I thought the Panthers would be a lot more competitive, but apparently not. So hey, missed call by me.
I mean, you never know. It's also been the first 2 weeks, and like, I mean, I'm not saying Atlanta's gonna be bad. Atlanta might be good. You know what I mean? But like, I mean, I don't know. I think it's almost an overreaction to.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
You know what might not be an overreaction? The Bengals right now. They're 0-2. Joe Burrow re-aggravated his calf injury. He may not even play Monday night. He might be out for a little bit. If you're Bengals fans, how worried are you from a scale of 1 to 10, John?
I mean, I'm pretty worried, but I also have AJ Brown on my team, so I'm also worried about that.
True.
I mean, so like, I don't know. Joe Burrow is that guy. You know what I mean? So realistically, as a Jets fan talking to a Bengals fan where Aaron Rodgers is out for a good 12 to the whole regular season, I would say rest him for a couple of weeks. Who cares if you start slow? You know what I mean? It's a long season. You know what I mean? Versus rushing this guy back. You know what I mean? For Monday night and having him get injured again.
Right.
That's what I'd say about it. But I mean,
what's your panic level for Bengals fans right now?
I'm not panicking at all because last year I panicked, and they started just as slow as they did this year. So I'm not panicking at all.
Especially with the Burrow calf injury.
I'm not panicking at all.
What would you say about that? Would you say don't rush?
I would rest in the next 2 weeks. I would literally just let him rest the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Like who they got this week? They got the Rams.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose that game. I think whether or not Burrow plays.
Mm-hmm.
Rest him this week. Next week, I don't know who they have next week. I don't know their schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I'd be worried if I was Bengals fans. The offense hasn't looked good the first 2 weeks. And granted, the track record with the Bengals ever since Joe Burrow got there, they sucked the first 2 weeks and then they bounced back, obviously. But
Listen, last year they started like 1-4 or 1-3.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but I just think this year's a little bit different with the whole Burrow calf injury. If this lingers, and if he keeps playing, it might be like worse for them down the road. Because if he injures it even worse, he could be out for the rest of the year. And that means they're done for the season until next year. So that's the only worry I have, to be honest.
just let him rest.
Who's their backup? Do you know? Is that even
Josh Browning, I think.
Will Greer.
Oh, Will Greer, yeah, the definitely.
Oh, Will Greer from West Virginia. Okay, he can sling it a little bit. Why not?
Well, listen,
John loves West
they
Virginia
have
players. So.
the Titans next week. They can start 1-3 without him,
Yeah, they could.
Yeah,
and then they have the Cardinals after that. So you can actually let him sit until week 6. When he
Although
got the Seahawks.
I don't hate Josh Dobbs in Arizona. I'm sorry, guys.
But you also got to see how the Ravens react as well, because everyone like the Ravens and the Steelers could rack up wins while the Bengals get losses as well.
That's
Oh no,
valid.
the game's in Arizona. Sorry.
Yeah, because the AFC is very dangerous this year. If you get behind even a little bit, you can miss the playoffs with like 10 wins. So it all depends how the other teams react with the Ravens and the Steelers.
So, fellas, while we're on here, I will let you know that I am vetoing this trade. And we're going to rework it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the only problem we had was Austin Eckler getting dropped. To be honest, that's a wild move.
Yeah, we're gonna rework the trade.
Are you trading for Austin Eckler? Is this a? Can we
he-
ask a follow up
he-
of that?
Their target? Austin
Okay,
Eckler was
okay.
their target.
Okay.
He was trying to get Mixon, but then Tommy wanted to just drop Eckler because out of nowhere, I don't know why. So it was weird. Okay, next up, the new wide receiver starling of the NFL is here. Puka Nacua of the Rams.
That's right.
20-something receptions, first 2 games. The whole league loves him. Fantasy managers love him.
I love him.
If you spend all your $5 on him, congratulations. But is this sustainable when Cooper Kupp gets back, or they will have a nice like 1-2 threat when he comes back? How are you feeling about Puka Nacua? What you got?
I have Puka Nacua in fantasy. Dude, hopefully, my outlook is he is the second punch. He's the Van Jefferson, where Van Jefferson.
He's supposed to be Van
now.
Jefferson. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, he really is filling in that role right now. He's catching multiple, and they're trying. So I mean, like, if Matthew Stafford can continue to create a relationship with this guy, and then Cooper Kupp comes back, and they got 2 people to throw to, why not? It could be like when Odell was on the team. You know what I mean? It's not like Odell didn't get fed. You know what I mean?
He's getting a lot of receptions, targets. He's getting used in different ways, like wide receiver sweeps, everything.
I mean, and he's a rookie too. So like the Rams are in need of young talent, and I'm glad he's stepping up. And Elijah, don't you have his other teammate, Tutu Atwell?
I don't have Tutu.
Who was Tutu? Damn, I thought you did. My bad.
I have no clue. Oh.
Okay, my bad. Never mind.
Yeah, but this rookie's showing up right now. He has the most receptions out of a rookie in the first 2 games, so shout out to him. That's a record. Yeah, I mean,
on Josh's team.
Okay. Yes, Stafford loves force-feeding targets, whether it's Higbee or Cooper Kupp. So apparently his new favorite target is Puka Nacua. I mean, as long as defense might plan for it, because once tape comes out, obviously they're going to plan for different ways to try to stop him. So once Cooper Kupp comes in, it'll be a bigger threat for teams since you have Cooper Kupp, Higbee, and Nacua to worry about. So
I'll say this. I will say this. Like you just said, Matthew Stafford definitely does love to force feed his targets, but he has been spreading the ball around, and Kyron Williams has been a great surprise out of the backfield. So this Rams offense actually looks pretty well rounded. So when they do get Cooper Kupp back, and you stick Tutu or Puka in the slot, it's gonna look real. It's gonna look real for LA again. I still do not think that they are better than the Niners, unfortunately. But at this point, I think I said they finished 3rd in their division last week. I said that.
I believe so. Yeah.
Granted, the Seahawks stole a win this Sunday, but they're definitely finishing 2nd if Cooper comes back this year.
Ooh, that's kind of a hot take. I like that.
Making the playoffs too. They steal a wild card for sure.
Right. Okay. Next up, John, how would your emotions go through that Giants-Cardinals game this week?
It was hectic. It was scary. It was actually, I mean, like realistically, I'm watching that game and I'm going, you know what? Maybe people like the Cardinals were playing good. You know what I mean? Like Josh Dobbs was throwing the ball all around the field. I mean, it was scary. And then the Giants came back, and luckily they made it a game, and luckily they won it. But it was hard. It was hard to watch. It was 28-7 at a point. It was 21-0 at a point. Like it was bad. But I mean, they turned it around. Saquon unfortunately got injured, and he's out come Thursday night on a short week. So I mean, I'm with Elijah on this one. I don't know if the Giants are going to pull this out. I mean, I have hope. They'll have to throw the ball a lot if they don't dump it off to Breida, like Phil was saying. But I mean, yeah. Overall, I like the fight in them, and I think it's still there, and I think they can still compete. I think, like I said last week, that their biggest challenge this year is against divisional rivals, the football team, Dallas, and the Eagles. Those are your three biggest challenges. You know what I mean? So like the Commanders, whatever. I mean, I heard they're changing their name again. Did you hear about that?
Changed their name too many times. I get it, bro.
I know, but like I'm being serious.
Phil, check your phone.
Damn, getting.
I just want to say this. I was a little sick this week, man. Why didn't you take this week off?
Yeah, grind never stops, I guess.
Grind never stops.
Oh, it's just sniffles. It's just sniffles. I mean, it's not bad. It's not like I have a concussion or anything.
All right. Well,
is that from? Wait, where am I checking?
Twitter.
I swear to God, it is what I think it is.
Anyways, y'all. So next up on the list right here, John. Next up on the list, we got Broncos shut down in the second half. So the Broncos were actually bugging on the Commanders since we're talking about
why
that. They were going crazy. If I'm not mistaken, they were up. What was the score? Commanders only had like 10 at half.
Yeah. It was a crazy game.
Broncos had like 28 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of nowhere, I turned the game off because I'm at a gig. I can't even focus.
Got you. Understandable.
I pick up my phone after the gig. Commanders won 35-33.
Yeah.
And it's like, what just happened? I'll say this though. That I don't know who the corner was, but they definitely got away with a DPI.
Oh, you think so?
Definitely.
On that 2-point conversion, really?
Definitely got away with it.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I got you.
Absolutely.
But my question is, I'm not even gonna bring up the game at that point because we saw what happened at the end.
Sure.
But now, are we gonna blame Sean Payton, or are we still putting the blame on Russ?
I mean, 18-0 lead at halftime or close to halftime.
That call is Sean Payton's call, though. Is that not?
Yeah, I mean,
whoever the play caller is, right?
True, as well. And then they like 0 points at the half for the Washington Commanders, and then 35 points to end the game. I mean, first before we even continue with that, shout out Eric Bieniemy, top 7 offense right now for the Washington Commanders, and the Chiefs' offense is struggling. It's very huge props to that man. He has been doing wonders for Sam Howell in them. Terry McLaurin's looking like the scary Terry once again. Offense is humming, it looks like, but yeah, it's looking scary for the Broncos just because you can't have that kind of performance after a good first half and then just shut down completely in the second. Very scary. And all this hype of Sean Payton come over here, and he has a worse record, I believe, than Nathaniel Hackett the first 3 games of the season. So, oof. Because he was 1-1 in Hackett, and then Payton's 0-2. So,
I mean, long season. We'll have to see what happens. You know what I mean? But I'm with you. I don't know. I mean, it's not like he inherited gold, and like that's the thing that killed me with those comments earlier. Like when we were in the preseason, like nothing is going on. You know what I mean? And you got to make a random comment over. You know what I mean? Nothing.
Yeah.
But.
Hey, you have time to turn it around, but an 0-2 start in a very stacked AFC conference, not a good look, especially all the shit you were talking this offseason.
Sure.
And that Jets matchup's coming up too, so oof. If they don't have a win by then, yikes.
Hey, since we're talking about that, let's talk about the Jets on Sunday.
It wasn't great. I'll tell you that.
So, yeah, I know, Phil, you didn't have it listed for real. But let's talk about it.
You guys want to talk about it?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I mean,
there, so we kind of
we'll get into it.
I'll just say this: I think our OC, Mr. Nathaniel Hackett, needs to know his personnel.
Sure.
And that was a mosquito that just flew in my face, and I'm trying to find it so I can kill it. Nathaniel Hackett needs to know his personnel. He needs to know that Zach Wilson either needs those quick passes, dump off passes, because especially when he sits back and protects, like sits back in the pocket, like he's not getting protection enough to sit back there for 3-4 seconds. He's
Sure.
getting those 3-step dropbacks, throw a little slant to Garrett. So I think you got to know your personnel, what's going on, especially with Zach. He needs to get like he came into the season. Everybody thought he was coming into the season sitting on the bench watching Aaron just going to learn.
Yeah, yeah.
He literally, sad to say, he was thrown into the fire because Aaron got hurt.
Yep.
So Nathaniel needs to know his personnel and ease Zach back into it because y'all threw him into the fire. Granted, it was against the Bills, but
Yeah.
he didn't have to do much for that win.
Right.
Yeah, but that's how Zach Wilson should look at this season. You don't have to do much. Just do your job.
Just play it
You know what I
safe,
mean?
yeah.
Just play it safe. You know what I mean?
He's not getting protection enough to play it safe.
I know, yeah.
Like,
Get an O-line. Oof.
they're not calling short passes. They really are calling intermediate passes, or
Sure.
deep passes for Zach Wilson.
Yeah,
We need to give him some short and intermediate stuff to
absolutely.
get him comfortable. Once
And-
he gets comfortable and gets hot, then you can call something deep. You feel? But
Mhm.
I really think Nathaniel needs to keep it short, keep it simple, and feed. Granted, Brees coming off at ACL, I wasn't expecting much from him last week because he did so much week 1.
He went awful.
But- Feed the run game because that's what's going to carry this offense and help Zach get in that rhythm.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
sorry,
Go
my
ahead,
bad. From
John.
what I watched, like, I completely agree with you. Do they need to feed the run game more? Yes. I think they were trying to get Dalvin in more than Brees, and they still are shaky on who goes when, where they go. You know what I mean? But I agree with you. I think he really needs to spend more time with Zach Wilson. The one thing I did like about Nathaniel Hackett was I saw him on the sidelines. You know what I mean? So like after Zach Wilson made a messed up play, he was right there talking to him. You know what I mean? Like that was something our offensive coordinator last year and the guy who drafted him did not do. He was up in the booth. You know what I mean? So it's just like to be a Jets fan and watch this guy for 3 years, like he gives me headaches sometimes because it's just like I'm rooting for him. And I mean, and I'm a little nervous this week, Elijah, because we play the Patriots. And
You know why I'm not nervous?
okay, go ahead.
Zach Wilson might look terrible at times.
Okay,
Matt Jones is the worst quarterback in our division. I'm stamping that.
really
I'm
in our division,
in our division, he's the worst quarterback in our division.
really?
I am standing on that.
Okay, that's
I will
wild.
stand on that.
Are you talking about starting quarterbacks though?
Huh?
Out of starting quarterbacks.
Out of starters, yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
He's the, worst
yeah.
he's the worst starter in our division.
He's a better in that draft class. He was better than Zach
Well.
Wilson, though, right?
Huh?
In that draft class, he's probably better than Zach Wilson, though, right?
No.
No? Okay. That's a little. I mean, all right. Okay. I mean, I'm with Zach Wilson.
If
I'm
Zach
just saying.
Wilson is our starter, Matt Jones is still the worst quarterback in our starter in our division.
Okay. Got you. Okay.
Like that's how I feel about this game on Sunday, and that's how I feel about Matt
Got you.
Jones. Period. I don't think it's a secret. Phil knows it too. I hate Matt Jones.
Yeah,
Anytime
you're not a Matt Jones fan, which is crazy.
I'm all for it. Okay, any type of Patriots slander, I'm all for it. I saw something on Twitter the other day. It was showing Matt Jones is how many close games did they say he was in? 16, 13 to 16, somewhere
Sure.
around that range. Guess what his record is in those games?
What is it?
Owen.
Oh, okay. Ofer. Okay. I mean, the
Ofer.
kid's still learning. You know what I mean?
He has had 26 drives since he became the starter in New England. He had 26 chances
Sure.
to either have the go-ahead touchdown or a go-ahead score. Guess how many times he's converted?
How many?
What was it, Phil? 1 or 2?
You know the number. I
don't remember the number.
It was probably 2. It was probably 2. It was
two.
converted 2 out of whatever.
3. But
Okay.
still, 3 for 26.
Okay. I hear you on that. He also didn't have an offensive coordinator last year. Can I say that? Can
I
say
don't
that?
care.
Okay,
don't
I'm
care.
just saying.
I don't care.
I mean, we didn't either. So
I
I
mean,
mean,
that's fair.
I think Zach Wilson in New England,
It'd be a lot worse.
he is better than Mac Jones is.
really, that's a little
The
crazy.
Patriots
but
O-line is way better than ours.
It is a better O line overall.
Barely.
I feel like if
Barely.
we give Zach Wilson time to get rid of the ball and make decisions,
Yeah,
Zach Wilson is actually a dangerous quarterback.
but that's also my biggest beef with Zach Wilson, at least from watching like the Jets like documentation with him and Rodgers. Is Rodgers like fucking decide? Like 1, 2. All right. Those are your 2 options. All right. Get to the next one. Like he needs to grow up in that aspect. You know what I mean? Because yes, I think we do need to let him progress, but I also think he needs to get to it. You know what I mean? And then make his decision to run, or you know what I mean? Like, because I think he's still young, right? You feel like he's still pretty young? Like he still has got time to grow with
Zach
this
or Mac?
season? Zach. I mean, they're both the same
Yeah,
age.
they're
but
both young. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on Zach Wilson. I'm just saying that like this is my biggest test for him, because like last year, this is also the game that got him benched. And he threw no interceptions. And the Jets averaged 2 interceptions against this team. So it just and I don't know. So
Yeah. For me, I mean, they won like what 7 games last year, the Jets with Zach Wilson, or like with a variety of quarterbacks. I mean, what did they do with those 7 games? Those 7 wins? Lean on the run game. Like you have a talented running backs there with Cook and Brees Hall. Use them, like Elijah said, set up play action, set up some short passes, and if you're feeling dangerous, let him rip, like maybe 1 or 2, but we'll see. But like I said, make sure he feels comfortable in the offense. Don't do anything too advanced because we know he's not there yet. And just play one position at a time. You don't have to go for a home run ball or a 40-yard completion every time. Just set up those short passes to try to set up a deep pass down below. So he has to. Nathaniel Hackett is not coaching Aaron Rodgers. You can't give him Aaron Rodgers play calls or plays. You have to give him like less complicated ones, like the ones you did when they had those 7 wins. So you just got to take your time with Zach Wilson.
And I mean, we don't know. Nathaniel Hackett might be the best thing for him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
and also you have Aaron Rodgers as a coach as well. So
valid.
Hey.
Yeah.
Speaking of New England, I think it was Sunday Night Football. Close game, another close game against a very high-powered offense. Fell short on the final possession. Couldn't convert. O-lineman, what's it called, lateral. It could have gone either way, but they ruled it a not first down, so they lost to the Dolphins by 1 score. For how we feel about New England, but first I'm gonna go for myself. That's a bit frustrating these past 2 weeks. Mac Jones has been playing well these first 2 weeks. 5-1, I think, touchdown interception ratio. He's like 5th or 6th in passing yards. The stats are there. Like he's throwing well. It's just we don't have any playmakers on offense. Whether it's Kendrick Bourne can be on or off. Hunter Henry has been our most consistent weapon this year so far, and that's our tight end, the safety blanket. He's always been our consistent weapon. Juju's knee injury is looking like it's still lingering with him. He's having trouble making cuts. He's having trouble making plays as well. Demario Douglas got fumbled during the Dolphins game, got benched. I think he should have kept going. I don't think you should have benched that guy because he's a rookie. These are rookie mistakes. He's going to learn eventually. But he's been very promising so far in the preseason and a little bit of the regular season. So just don't give up on Pop Douglas too soon. But overall, the offensive line has been a struggle. Our secondary has been absolutely decimated with injuries. Jonathan Jones didn't play. Jack Jones is dealing with injuries as well. So just a lot of negatives. And the biggest thing out of the first 2 weeks I've seen is just like early mental mistakes, whether it's interceptions or fumbles. We've lost like 1 possession games back-to-back weeks. If we clean up those early mistakes, who knows what the outcome could have been. So just some early mistakes and mental mistakes from the Patriots the first 2 weeks from my end. How I feel about it.
You want to go first, John?
Yeah, because I feel we definitely have different opinions. I don't know, you don't like them. I'll be the good angel, you be the bad angel, the devil, all right? So I think Mac Jones is slowly improving, all right? And realistically, the goal for the New England Patriots should be to be better than the Jets. All right. I'm a Jets fan. I hope that never fucking happens. All right. But that's what your goal should be this year, because you're not better than Buffalo and you're not better than Miami. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't mean to be like that.
That's obvious.
That's just how it is. I mean,
it's the obvious.
So like, I mean, that'd be my goal, to finish with a better record than the Jets. That would be the Patriots' goal. Mac Jones.
I'll finish above 500. Oof.
I mean, who knows if it even happens. But
Yeah,
Mac
yeah.
Jones, I mean, his goal is like Zach Wilson to progress this year. And I think like you said, they do have playmakers. They have Hunter Henry. They have Kendrick Bourne. I think Kendrick Bourne's really good. Phil, I mean, you're a little sus on him, but like, I'm just saying, like feed the man, feed the beast. All right. You can't like feed him. Like, I don't know. Like,
He had a good amount of receptions and targets in the Dolphins game. He didn't
he
convert.
catches a lot of balls. So like, I'm just saying, I don't know. That's all I'm saying. But like, and I'm not a Patriots fan at all, but like I don't know. Hopefully they can get together, because when the league, like the Patriots made the league so strong. All right, Elijah, I'm gonna let you get to it.
That's
I just
crazy,
think
bro. That's crazy.
what?
It can take borderline. He has a lot of balls. It's crazy. But where's
The balls.
Cameron and Mace when you need them?
Oh, where
Oh!
game and makes when you need him, bro.
I mean,
Pause.
bro, I don't care. He does feed him a lot of balls. Feed him. They don't. And that's why they lose, Phil. All right. It's annoying to watch the Patriots. All right. I don't want to root for them. All right.
Well,
But when Kendrick Bourne is an amazing athlete, all right, and you
Well,
don't
I
throw
don't
him the
think-
ball,
I don't think that's the main reason why we lose.
I think that is. But I mean,
I mean, the interceptions, the fumbles might be another thing as well. You know.
well,
just,
none of that happens with Kendrick Bourne. All right. That kid,
I mean,
that kid is on fire. All right.
He did.
I'm just
I think he
saying.
did fumble last week, but well, no, it was Zeke. No, it wasn't Zeke. It was Pop Douglas.
Zeke.
Sorry.
Okay.
Elijah, what you think?
I'm gonna say this. I will be unbiased for this take right here. Against the Eagles, the Patriots looked like a solid team. And I really did think they had a chance to win that game. Against the Dolphins, they looked okay. Then that little spurt, I think it was the end of the third to the beginning of the fourth, they looked good. And in the fourth quarter after that, they fell apart again.
Yeah, they couldn't move the ball at all.
I'm not going to blame Mac for that loss. I'm not going to blame coaching, but you're facing a fourth down. Throw the ball past the sticks. What the hell?
That's a lot better. Wait, what?
That's a valid comment.
What happened?
You got both Eckler and Mixon? Hold on.
Yeah, I traded my whole backfield and Mike Williams for it. So
Are all these guys equivalent to Eckler though?
I traded away 4 guys for Eckler, who he was going to drop anyway.
Mhm.
It's
We'll
just
talk
guy
about-
mixing more. Oh, this is the one that got.
We're going to act like you don't have Jonathan Taylor on your team along with Najee Harris.
That's wild, though. That's wild. I don't know.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about this off air. So
Yeah, we'll about to talk about this off air.
Anyways,
That's
like I
wild.
said, the Patriots looked okay for most of the game. Then they looked good end of the third to the beginning of the fourth, and then they fell apart. They really got to stay consistent. But on top of that, like I said, the reason that they really lost the game is on fourth and whatever, throw past the sticks. If it's incomplete, it's incomplete. But throwing short of the sticks is not, unless he has an open field in front of him, it's not smart to do. So everybody got to be smarter in that case. I think that if we're going to talk about what's happening this week, where you're running into the Jets, who have, I think, a better defense than the Eagles and better defense than the Dolphins. Granted, our offense isn't better than the Dolphins, and our offense is better than the Eagles, but I think we'll be able to stay on the field a little longer against this Patriots defense than we did last week against the Cowboys defense. And we just beat the Bills week 1 by playing safe football. I think if we play safe football, smart football, that Patriots streak is over finally.
I agree with that.
Okay. We probably skip Monday Night Football. Browns lose Chubb. It's tragic.
So, I mean, I'll just give a little.
Wait. I just want to say
Let's talk about the Saints Panthers. We don't want to talk about that one either. Actually, I lied. That was an ugly game as well. The Saints won 2-0. Congrats. Browns lost Nick Chubb and then lost the game, which is another situation of I think when it was 4th and 6, Deshaun didn't throw past the marker again. Hey,
he struggled with both.
I know you want to make the best decision, but unless that guy has open field in front of him, and especially like if he's covered, especially, why are you throwing it short of the marker?
Yeah. I just think with losing Chubb, I think the season's cooked. They have to rely. I mean, we really got to see how Deshaun Watson is with the Browns this year. No safety blanket with Nick Chubb. It's going to be interesting. If he plays like this, against like how he played against the Steelers, against everyone else without Nick Chubb, it could be very scary for the Browns. So I don't believe in Watson as of just yet. So I think their season's cooked as of right now. I think losing Chubb is a huge loss. But that's just how I feel, though.
I think them losing Chubb cooks their season as well.
John, what you think? You agree?
Yeah, at this point, Cleveland. I mean,
because you got the Ravens looking good.
and I don't see Deshaun Watson getting better. I mean, if Deshaun Watson gets better, that's the only thing that could save the season. But, I mean, they didn't. I mean, Amari Cooper was kind of injured, so I could see why they didn't target him as much on Monday. But it just – Deshaun Watson needs to step up. Like, how do you pay this guy all this guaranteed money and they're about to go downhill now. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just like I don't know.
Let me say what I said. I said it in the comments last night at IBT. Shout out Neil, Kenny, Lawrence, Phil. Shout out y'all, IBT. I enjoy watching them every week. Just
Me too.
But
Thank you.
I'll say it last week. Like I said last night, I'm starting to think because you see how Baker has played after he left. He did good in LA for those 2 games he was out there. He's doing good in Tampa right now. Like I think at this point, it's not the Brown. Like it's not the quarterback at this point. I really feel like it's the Brown system. Like it's something's wrong in Cleveland, and players are not helping it because they had Odell and Jarvis. Like they had a who was their receiving core that year? Odell, Jarvis Landry. I forgot who their third was.
I think it was Donovan Peoples-Jones. It might have been.
That's what it was.
Phil
Yeah.
Jones. Okay, and they still had Njoku, and they had Nick
Yeah.
Chubb. They went 11-5, and like they didn't make the Super Bowl, but like they had a great year, and it was like the year after that they couldn't replicate that success. Why? Because something changed internally with coaching. I think it was. So it's something's broken in Cleveland that the players can't fix. It's an organizational problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he spent all that money on Deshaun Watson. Oof.
Didn't they just get a new coach though too?
Stefanski? I know. I think
Yeah.
he's been there.
No, he's been there for the whole time. My bad.
I think he's been there for like 2 years.
Third year.
2 years, maybe.
Yeah, two or 3 years. Yeah, he's been there for like
Two.
max 3 years. He's been there.
No. Was he there with Odell?
I think
No.
he was there a little bit after Odell.
Okay, so yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Okay, so that's week 2. Week 3, we're gonna go over the pick'ems and our lock. So our first one, not the prettiest game to bet on, but Giants and 49ers. Are we all safe for San Fran?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Also, the rankings right now for our pick'ems, John is in first at a 7-2 record, and me and Elijah are second at 6-3.
So tell me I'm not 6-3, but it's cool.
Huh?
What did we get wrong that John got right?
See, you picked Minnesota. They lost Cleveland. And then last week, see the Giants and the other one. Hold on. Yeah, you got they're wrong. Yeah,
Last week.
you missed on one last week and you missed on 2 this week.
Which one did I make this week?
See, so Philadelphia won, Miami won, New Orleans won. You missed on Cleveland,
Damn it.
and you got the Giants right. And then Elijah, Minnesota lost, Miami won, New Orleans won, Cleveland lost, but Tampa Bay won.
Oh, Cleveland. Okay, I did pick Cleveland. I thought I picked Pitt.
I
Okay.
think we both picked Cleveland. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. So
Hey, it is what it is, man. My locks are locking, so that's cool.
so we're all rolling with San Fran this week.
Yeah,
Okay.
minus 31.5, guys. Play that.
Oof. Next one up, Sunday Night Football, Steelers and Raiders.
I am a Giants fan, so I do believe in miracles. Steelers and Raiders. This is a hard one.
I'm going.
The game is in Vegas, I believe.
I'm going Pitt. I think the defense, corrals Jimmy G and that offense. Even though Josh Jacobs coming off a rough game, minus 2 yards, and Devontae Adams is always Devontae Adams, but I think the Steelers build a little bit of momentum here with a nice little W. And TJ Watt continues to destroy that terrible O-line from the Raiders. Yeah, I think the Steelers will get this one.
I find it funny, but I feel like every time Phil goes for the Steelers, they lose.
They won last week. I picked them last week. So 1-1.
I said Pittsburgh last night, minus 2.5.
Is that what you're rocking with?
Give me Jimmy G.
Okay, Raiders at home. All right.
Okay, John, who we got?
I don't know. This is a hard one. I guess I'll go Pittsburgh because that defense looks so good. They look so healthy too.
Right. Okay. Next one, Monday Night Football. We have 2 Monday Night Footballs again. First one up, Philly versus Tampa Bay. I'm gonna go Philly just because overall better roster. What you
Should
guys
I
got?
do it?
Hey.
Should you do it?
3 weeks in a row?
3 weeks in a row with
Give me
Baker?
the Bucks, bro.
Oh my god!
Give me the Bucks.
Stop!
Give
Hey.
me the Bucks.
He said
This
college
will be a
shot.
great game. Okay, this is going to be a great game. Give me the Bucks.
This is the week Elijah takes us. This is the week Elijah takes us. I'm gonna go. Give me Eagles.
Gotcha.
Wait. The Eagles aren't defeated.
Yes.
Fuck.
Bucks
They
are-
They would lose to the Bucks. That's what. Like that's how bad they are.
Because they beat New England and Minnesota. So.
Because they shouldn't lose. You know what I mean? Like the talent on their team says.
I'll say this: the Eagles are on a long rest. Extra
Okay.
long rest because they get an extra
Okay.
day now too.
Then I will go Philly. I did not know they're on an extra long run. My bad. I forgot about that.
Okay. Gotcha. And the last Monday night game, Rams at Bengals. Now with the situation that's going on with Joe Burrow and everything, I'm going Rams.
I'm going
I'm going Rams too.
Listen, Cincy, please. Somebody from your organization needs to hear this, see this. Sit Joe Burrow until you guys face Seattle, bro.
That's not bad. I like that idea too. Okay. And up next, our locks of the week. I would go last.
I wanted to go last.
I don't even know who's playing this week. My bad.
Yeah, go ahead, John. I'll let John go first this one, but
Hold
Yeah,
on,
take
I
your
have to Google.
I'll give you the slate. That's not a problem.
Okay, yeah, sure. Give me the slate.
So the slate this week, other than the locks, I mean the games that we just picked, you got Pats Jets, you got Colts Ravens, you got Titans Browns, Broncos Dolphins, Bills Commanders, Falcons Lions, Saints Packers, Texans Jags, Chargers Vikings, Panthers Seahawks, Cowboys Cardinals, Chiefs Bears, and that's it.
What do you like from that group?
I kind of like Lions Falcons because I kind of want the Lions to beat the like I don't know. I don't know. But
Hey, go with what you think is the best pick, not what you think a good story would be. Remember.
shit. You know, the Jags kind of started off rocky. I think, guys, this year they played the first back-to-back in London. It's not this week, but I'm gonna go Jags Houston.
All right.
They're gonna start it. They're gonna start it up this week. They're gonna start up their winning streak.
Lock is Jacksonville, correct?
Yeah, lock is Jacksonville.
Okay.
All right. The Bucks normally would have been my lock this week. So I'm gonna pivot and I'm actually going to lock. I hope I'm not wrong. I'm probably gonna be wrong. You know what? I'm gonna lock the Dolphins over the Broncos.
I hope so too. That should be a safe game for Miami, knowing how Russell Wilson has been in the offense, but you never know. Bradley Chubb against his former team.
They're at Miami too.
Are they in
It's not
Miami? Yeah,
they're in Miami.
Miami
So
lock.
it's a dub.
Okay.
It's a dub.
Now, for my lock, I wouldn't be wearing this jersey if I wasn't gonna pick them as my lock. 14 straight wins, like that's the record is, and it's gonna be 15 after this week. Zach Wilson may not.
Please pick this game. Please pick this game. Hurry
I
up.
mean,
Please. I
well,
can't.
damn, you're gonna interrupt my whole speech.
I
Good
can't. I
Lord.
don't. Fuck the speech. Let's go. Pick this game.
God
You won
damn.
14 in a row. You know, you're already that 14 in a row. Come on.
It's gonna be 15 after this Sunday. I'm
Fine,
gonna choose
pick 'em.
New England as my lock for
Fine.
the week against the Jets. Zach Wilson,
Bet.
prepare to see ghosts.
Bet. Let's see. Prepare to see Zach Wilson. All right, Elijah's words will come to fruition this
We're gonna-
Sunday. All right, that's what's
Out of-
gonna happen. All right,
out of
we're
all
gonna see who
honesty-
the best quarterback in that class was. All right, that's what you're gonna see.
Out of all the honesty, I mean honestly, I think the running game will probably kill us more than Zach Wilson. Not
It
gonna lie to you.
It should.
That's what you guys should do. Just run the ball against them.
Brees rested. He should be plenty rested.
Oh yeah, that's my lock.
Hopefully.
That's your lock, Phil?
Yep, I'm going New England with my lock.
That's so different.
It's
We did
15
a
in a
whole
row.
Jet segment today, and you're gonna put New England as your lock.
Why would I wear this if I was gonna pick them?
I think
If
we
it's
got
not a week on my thing, John. I give you all the
we gotta
signs right
do like
there.
that.
I didn't pick the Giants. All right, I'm at least realistic. All right.
I think we have to do that $10 bet, guys.
What are we talking about here?
What are we talking about here?
I'm talking about just a little friendly fire.
Friendly wage.
I thought you were retired from betting, sir.
Phil got 2-1 odds right now, so I think that's fair.
Sure.
So if
fine.
the Patriots win, I get 10 from each of you. But if Jets win, I get 10 both of you.
That sounds good to me.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Okay, that's how,
That's what's up.
it's 15. Okay, 15 on a row. Streaks on the line. I'm down to do it.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that too.
Let's go down the rest of the slate real quick before we move on. So
For trivia, yeah.
nobody picked this game, so we got Colts Ravens,
Give me Ravens.
Okay. I got
Yeah,
Ravens.
give me
No
give me
ARs.
Ravens.
Okay. We got Titans Browns, which was gonna be my lock.
Oh.
I got Browns.
I got Browns. I can't trust Ryan Tannehill at quarterback.
Give me
Game's in
Titans.
Cleveland, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Browns. Yeah.
Give me Titans.
All right. Broncos Dolphins. Y'all didn't pick that.
Because he chose Dolphins. I'm gonna rock with
Dolphins.
Dolphins. Yeah,
Dolphins.
I can't trust the
We got
Broncos.
Bills Commanders.
The Bills.
Bills, yeah. Oh, actually, Commanders
Bills.
were looking pretty good last week.
Games in Washington.
This is gonna be a good test for them against that defense. But I'm still good Bills though.
Sure, Bills. Yeah, Bills.
All right. Falcons Lions.
Oh, did you pick Bills?
Yeah.
Okay.
Falcons Lions.
Lions.
Oh,
I got
Give me
Lions.
the Lions.
good.
It's in Detroit.
It's in Detroit. You know what? Give me the
No,
Falcons.
rock with them. Rock with them.
Give
Yeah,
me the
rock with the Falcons.
I think Bijan has another good game. Bijan and Gibbs show. Let's get it.
They're the copycat Giants. No offense. I don't mean to be like that, but the Falcons. If you were compared to a team from last year, would you not say the Giants?
I mean, hey, both running backs are their quarterbacks, so
I mean, hey, what you gonna do?
we got next
We
line.
got Saints Packers at Lambeau.
Saints. The defense will be too much for Jordan Love.
Golden Packers.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's a good pick.
I'm
gonna
going
go
Nolans.
Saints.
Yeah, Saints.
I'm gonna go Saints. Is it in New Orleans or is it in Green Bay?
Lambeau.
Rainbow.
Fudge.
Yeah, I'm going Saints though.
Saints still. Damn it.
All right. I'm rolling Packers. Texans Jags. I got Jags.
Jags.
Like
Duval.
Jags all day.
Duval.
Vikings.
Battle of the mid. Good lord.
Wait, say that again.
Chargers Vikings.
I got Vikings.
I got Vikings as well.
I got Chargers in that game.
I do not
They'll
trust my
bounce
Chargers
back.
defense.
They'll bounce back. They'll have to. bounce back.
Kirk Cousins masterclass once again.
Wait,
I'm
when
going
is
with them.
the game? What time is the game?
1 p.m.
Oh, that's such a I gotta go Kurt on that.
And it's in
such a
Minnesota.
not primetime game.
It's in
Yep.
Minnesota.
Oh, I gotta go Kurt on that. Gotta go Kurt on that. Hammer Kurt on that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like that.
Kirk, by the way.
Kurt, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's an accent.
Panthers Seahawks.
Seahawks.
See,
Andy Dalton will be that quarterback for that game. I'm gonna go Seahawks.
It's in Seattle, so I'm going Seahawks.
Yeah.
man.
Cowboys Cards.
Cowboys.
I'm rolling
Cowboys.
You could say Cardinals. Cardinals are a pretty decent team.
Rolling
Not against.
Yeah, well, of course. No, but like I do think that the Cowboys, like, they've been showing me some stuff.
Also, hey, Trayvon Diggs is out with a torn ACL in practice. Marquise Brown, masterpiece.
You think that's it for him?
I mean,
you
he's
think
definitely.
that's it for that defense, though? Like, I mean, you still got Micah Parsons.
Yeah, you still have Micah. You still have a Gilmore. But it's a major hit you're losing with Trayvon Diggs, but
Sure.
I don't think it'd be like. I just think they have a chance to make the playoffs.
Sure.
So yeah, them boys.
I think they can go deep though this year. They might. I mean, if it wasn't for Diggs going out.
Yeah. What else we got? Is that the last one, Lisa?
Chiefs Bears.
Chiefs
Chiefs.
by landslide.
I'm rolling with I'm going with Chiefs.
I'm about to say.
The Bears.
I'm about to say.
You got Chiefs too, John?
Yeah.
Chiefs.
I like the Bears, man, but I can't trust them this week. Nope, not this week. But that's all our pick'ems this week. Let us know what y'all think is gonna happen in the comments as well. We're gonna move on though. I got a trivia this week,
Trivia.
and I like the quarterback thing, so we're gonna stick with quarterbacks,
Oh.
and we're
Yeah.
gonna go with the top 20 rushing quarterbacks of all time.
Okay, that one might be a
Okay.
little easier.
There's about 4 or 5 names on here I don't think y'all are gonna get, but
Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm excited, bro. I love quarterbacks. They're the easiest stat to remember.
let's see
You
what
know what I'm
happens here.
I mean, yeah.
I gotta share my screen. Forgot how to do it.
Present.
I don't even see it on my screen. That's why I don't see how to do it. My laptop is cracked, fellas. Sorry.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I didn't black out any names.
This rushing yards. There's rushing yards in a season. Like what
Rushing
do we
yards for their career.
for their career?
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, we know some obvious ones that's gonna be on there.
There are some obvious ones on there. Sorry.
Who is starting? No, I love the obvious one. The obvious ones are the best.
So,
Because they're not
John, you won the last one. So yeah, you'll start whenever Elijah's ready.
wrong. Okay, we could coin toss this too if you want. I got the Cavs coin.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll go coin. Let's do it right now. Let's pull it up.
Yeah,
Got it.
flip a coin.
What do you want? Do you want the symbol, or do you want the back where we only made 199 years?
199 years.
Okay, cool. Flipping. Hey, it's the back of 199 years. You got the first pick. Look at that.
Michael Vick.
Damn it.
All right. Sorry. Michael Vick is the first one.
Match. No.
I mean, come on. Who else is number one? Let me go. Superman. Cam Newton, number 2.
Cam Newton is number 2.
Thank you.
Y'all gonna match up again? What's going on?
We might. Let's go. Phil, what's up?
Guarantee you he's not getting number 3 though.
Randall Cunningham.
That is number 4.
Damn. Oh, if I won.
You know who number
Number
3
3
is?
is actually somebody I didn't expect.
You want to know who number 3 is, Phil? He's the person we all hate. Russell Wilson.
That is number 3.
But you didn't know that. He's unsuspected sneaky guy. He's sneaky.
How is Lamar on there?
Yeah, he's on
Mark
there.
Jackson?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course he's on there.
Oh, hold on.
Let me get Steve Young.
Steve Young. Let's keep it in order, man.
Yeah, that's what I like to do.
What you got, Phil?
Let's see.
There's some obvious ones.
I don't think I want to say Tim Tebow so badly, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
He did not play long enough, bro. He
Yeah,
did not
not
play
long enough. Is Warren Moon on there?
No.
That's crazy. Let's go Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is here.
Thank you.
Let's see. Trying to think of rushers. Art now. RG3 on here by any chance?
He is not. He really only ran for one season, if we're being honest. So
Yeah.
Valid. Give me Campbell Soup, Donovan McNabb. He's been around for a minute.
That's
He's
what's cool.
got to be there.
he's here.
Oh, lit. That's what's up. Sorry.
Steve McNair. Is he on there?
Steve McNair is here.
Oh, okay, that was okay. Gotcha.
Give me John Elway.
John Elway.
Vikings legend Dante Culpepper.
Sorry, Phil. He's right here.
Oof, low.
Give me Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
He's been in the league forever. He's got to be on this list.
Right there.
What? That's what's up, Phil. Your pick. Let's go, boy.
David Garrard.
No.
Damn, I thought it was one of the names.
Give me Josh Allen. He's got to be on this list.
Josh Allen is on this list. Higher than I thought he was.
Really? That's pretty high.
Mm,
He's still got a lot of years to go. Oh my God. He might compete with
Cordell Stewart.
He's right there.
Oh, my nose is killing me.
Ooh, Cordell Stewart. That was a good one. Give me Frank Tarkington.
Is he on the list?
Mr. Tarkenton. Oh. We got net. 4 names, 5 names.
Is Mr. Harbaugh on there? Jim Harbaugh?
Jim Harbaugh is
Good one.
here.
Thank you, Coach.
Good
That's not
one.
him. This is.
This is.
Is Alex Smith on this list?
Alex Smith somehow didn't make this list.
Get
And that is the
outta
last
here.
one that I think you guys will get. I will be surprised if you get the last three.
I was playing Madden, and I saw a card on there. Rich Gannon.
Who?
Rich Gannon, Raiders.
No.
Damn. Oh, I'm done then.
Is Ken Stabler on this?
No.
All right. Can I get another guess?
Well, it's my turn. Damn.
Okay, I know. I'm just saying, like after Phil.
Oof. Alex Smith's already gone. What about Tyrod Taylor?
No.
Damn.
He's way. I don't think he's top 30.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's under Archie Manning. Like, he's far down. Actually, you know what's funny? Tyrod Taylor's actually a spot above Ryan Tannehill.
No way. Really?
Nasty work.
Okay, John, who you got?
Bobby Douglas, is he on this list? It's like an oldie, right?
Bobby Douglas.
Oh,
Had to really pull back in the bank for that.
Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick is not here.
I don't think I have another name. I think this is legit it of what I know. I'm just being honest. What about you, Phil?
Cat's
Cat-
actually 24th. Sorry, by the way.
God damn it. Well, before I tap out, Matt Castle.
Yeah, he's not even on this.
Okay.
Hey, wait, I've got a question.
Can
Was
we get
there
a team?
was there a Landry like you know how that old Cowboys coach Landry?
Yeah.
It's not him, but like what I'm saying is like, is there a name on this list with him or?
If it's the last name, I'll give it to him. Fuck it. At this point.
Is there one or
Yeah.
okay?
You want to give
Is
it to him?
it? Oh, you said Landry. If
Yeah,
it's on there,
Landry.
go ahead.
I don't know. I kind of remember like I
Greg
used to have
Landry.
Greg Landry.
His last name I do not expect at all.
Tim Tebow. Fuck it.
I have no idea. I'm being down. I have no idea.
Yep,
I
we'll tap
can't
out.
believe I
Played
pulled
for
Greg
the
Landry.
Packers in the 50s. And
Could be Bart Starr.
Hobby something? They
No.
had, like weird names like that. No. No, I couldn't tell you.
Bart Starr.
it's Tobin Rote.
Oh, we
Tobin Rote.
would have gotten that.
Yeah, but that's the list for today. Y'all did better than I thought you would, honestly.
Not me.
No, you did pretty good, Phil.
Next week we will be giving Phil the keys to do trivia
Ooh.
because he's asked me. He texted me yesterday after I already made the trivia and asked me again.
He'd be doing that.
So I will give you the keys next week, Phil.
It's already set.
I will also not be here next week. So I'm playing.
Oh, John, 1v1.
I'm joking.
No. I'll get somebody.
I'll be here next week. I'm joking.
You'll be here next week. All right, good. I'm just saying. I'll call TJ.
Wait a second. Hold
I'll
on.
get a Jets Giants look on. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I don't want you on. I'm just saying.
Wait a second.
What?
Can we start earlier next week?
What time?
Next week is the last Mets game that I'm going to this year.
Oh, really? Okay, got you.
7:10. So I kind of got to be gone by 6. Can we start at 4?
If we're all here at 4, sure.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, make it 4:20 because I get off of work.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm bugging. I get off of work at 4.
Okay, got you.
So we're starting at 4:20.
Sure.
John's favorite number.
I just like the number. Yeah, David Dobrik had them videos. So you know what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of that,
That's nasty work.
check out a past pod we did according with that number as well. By the way. So.
Anyways, let's wrap it up with a little bit more fantasy talk. How y'all feeling about your matchup this week, John?
I'm a little nervous just because like fantasy, like you said, it's not really what it is sometimes. Like you're projected a certain amount of points and then, you know, you end up with 100. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I don't know. I'm interested because it's Shane. Like it should be a good matchup. Like I've known Shane forever, so I'm gonna talk some smack. But I don't know. I want to beat Shane. So right now it says I'm projected. So hopefully that's what will happen. But
Yeah, you're projected to win by 10.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I might not play people show up. Maybe they do. Who knows? What about you, Phil? How you feeling about fantasy?
Yeah, Phil, you've had a tough first 2 weeks. Week 3 doesn't look like it's getting any easier.
And week 4 you play me. So
First 4 weeks that's a gauntlet right there.
Hey, I mean, I need this one badly. It would be very tough to make the playoffs 0-3 if I start 0-3. So it's a must win. It's me and Akeem. He has Josh Allen, I believe, and Justin Jefferson from his keepers. So those are always a tough matchup to go up against. But I got some new weapons from a trade from last week. James Cook, Najee Harris, etc., etc. But I just picked up the Ravens defense. I'm projected to win by like 1 point something. So
You're projected to win by. Sorry, I'll give you the math exactly right. Oh, where'd it go? 51%. Oh, there it is. 1.3.
Gotcha. So yeah, I have Mike Evans on one of my teams as well, so it's gonna be tough. I think if he does win, it's gonna be Mike Evans, Justin Jefferson, and Josh Allen going off. I'm not really scared of anyone else on his team because reminder, Stevenson has an up and down year. Chuba Hubbard, let's admit, booty cheeks, but everyone else besides those big three, I think it's a very winnable game if those three have regular games. So we just gotta hope for not an 0-3 start here, and then if I do win, 1 game behind all the undefeateds. So. Hey, we'll see how this goes. I'm excited for it.
That means 2 games behind all the undefeateds if you do win.
Well, if they do win, yeah. Well, yeah, right. So, still 1 game within playoff reach, so we'll see how it goes. How about you, Elijah?
I feel great now.
Lucky.
This is what I was telling John earlier. It's going to be a completely different team. We're not seeing the same team.
you think so?
I have now a completely different team.
That's valid. I hear you. Yeah.
I did give up my 4th best wide receiver and majority of my bench to get it.
Yeah.
You give a chance of NBA trade here.
Not really. I gave up my 2 starting running backs. I gave up my wide receiver who was supposed to sub when these guys have a week off. And I gave up Kadarius Toney. Which I was supposed to get somebody else back, but I didn't want to overload what I was getting back. And keep in mind, when he called me just now, I will say it, and this is on air, it's on recording. He said he was going to drop him regardless because of the injury. So I said, if you want to, I'll give you somebody else so you have another running back. I don't want you to drop him. And he said, all right.
Does Tommy fully understand what IR is?
Huh?
Does Tommy fully understand what IR is? Or
Yeah, so here's the thing. You can't make RR moves when you have an injured, like a person who's not out on the IR.
it just doesn't make sense to drop Eckler regardless, though.
It didn't make sense for him to drop Eckler regardless, which is why I gave him David Montgomery. And I also gave him Alexander Madison.
I guess. Yeah.
How long is Montgomery out for?
Montgomery's probably only out for this week. He's day to day.
Yeah. Interesting trade.
And he faced Chris this week, right?
Huh?
Faced Chris this week?
Yeah. I'll say this: if you guys really do hate the trade that much, I'll throw in another wide receiver for him. I don't really want to, but
We can talk about it. We'll talk about it after.
I've been texting throughout this pod as well. I don't see anybody else really hating this trade.
I mean, yeah.
John, what did you say went through?
What'd you say?
You didn't say anything when the trade got accepted. So
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I get the similarity. I would give him another wide receiver, realistically, to equal out the trade.
Wide receiver.
I would just give.
Oh, I should keep Mike Williams then.
I mean,
and give
yeah,
him T. Higgins.
I'm not T. Higgins.
Why not?
Why not? Because you love T. Higgins, and you were right about T. Higgins, and that's why you shouldn't give him T.
I know I was right about T. Higgins, but I'm saying that's why I wanted to keep T. Higgins, but I don't want to give up Debo or Diggs.
Why not Debo? You were like sus on Debo, weren't you? I get he's the only option now. Wow, you were sus on Debo. Don't be like that.
I was gonna give Debo to get Pickens, and I forgot who else I wanted, but you said no.
Yeah. No, I'm just asking. Yeah, I don't know.
But I wanted.
Also,
I'd rather keep them.
Side note: we should probably outro then talk about this after.
Yeah, we probably should, but yeah.
All right, you know, I'll do the outro anyway right here. So y'all know where to find us every week. You know, we're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. If you want to find us on social media, we're on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. For some reason, Phil's on Facebook still. But
Just random posts here and there. Yeah.
yeah. But y'all know where to find us. Y'all know y'all can comment. We respond back. Mainly Phil's on the YouTube. I'm on the TikTok and Twitter. John's on nothing.
Hey,
We relay the message. Okay.
I
He will
see
be.
the messages.
He will be. He will be on the YouTube soon with a rebuild
I'm-
series we have in mind.
Yeah,
He will be there
yeah,
soon.
yeah.
But
Sure.
like I said, I'm on the Twitter and the TikTok. I see, and I'm on the Instagram too. I see interactions. I don't really respond to everything because half the time Phil's really posting a lot, and I don't know what's going on.
See,
half the time.
that's valid. I'm on the. I feel like I watch our TikToks a lot. You know what I mean? I like them.
But I'm saying like
Yeah.
you don't have the account.
Yeah, I get that, but I could comment.
But
Yeah.
I have
You can
the
comment.
Twitter, so if y'all respond on there, I will see the comments on YouTube as well. I will comment back on YouTube. I don't have a problem with that either. Damn, I missed entirely. I came outside because it was a beautiful day after that trade, but these bugs have just been going crazy on me. Anyways, like I said, y'all know where to find us. Y'all any last words, guys?
Oh, did you guys watch that Colorado versus Colorado State game?
Yes,
It was a
sir.
hell of a game. I just want to say congrats to
game.
Dion and congrats to both programs for putting on a hell of a game. They went to double OT. There was a hell of a hit on Hunter, which we if you want we can talk about it. If we don't, we don't. But
I mean, there's nothing much to really talk about.
well, hear me out real quick.
Go
I
ahead.
would say I appreciate Dion for coming out and saying it's a game and this guy shouldn't get death threats. That's the only thing I just want to say on that. You know what I mean? The fact that he did that
Yeah, we all agree with that. Yeah.
is beyond it's beyond like I'm just saying like other coaches don't do that. You know what I mean? Other coaches don't look into other programs or you know what I mean? Maybe they do, you know what I mean? But I don't really hear it talked enough about. You know what I mean? And this is Colorado versus Colorado State, not even Alabama versus Auburn. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying.
I'll say this, man. It was a dirty play. He should have been thrown out of the game. I don't understand why people are sending death threats. I don't understand why people are hating on this man. Like
Sure.
I agree it was a dirty play.
Sure.
More than being thrown out of that game is kind of excessive.
You could definitely say targeting. You could I'm just saying as a
Yeah,
key
it was
to throw him out of that game. You know what I mean?
targeted.
Yeah.
He could have been thrown out of the game.
Yeah.
But he was not thrown out of the game. Colorado still won. Water under the bridge at this point.
Valid.
Death threats are unnecessary. It's a new week. They have new opponents this week.
Valid. Yeah.
Over. Move on. Colorado does have Oregon this week.
21-point underdogs. So
This might be the game that this is gonna be the first game that they lose probably.
it's like
I'm still gonna take Colorado money line because I'm still gonna do it. I'm not gonna bet it for real.
I love.
I don't bet anymore. I retired. No, want to know why I retired? So Monday, I bet on the Dolphins Patriots game, and two props that I bet on was Juju over his receiving yards, which was 28.5, and Tua over his pass, 2 or 250 passing yards or more. It still hurts my soul. Juju finished with 28 receiving yards. The line was 28.5.
Oof.
Tua finished with 249 passing yards.
Oof.
So we gonna
You take a little hiatus, a little break. You were very, very close.
No, mine's was worse. What do you mean?
Sure.
really 2 yards? It was worse than that.
No, yes, it was. Because I put up a 3-leg parlay on the TikTok. I don't know if you saw it or not. Hunter Henry touchdown, Ramondre Stevenson touchdown, and Ramondre Stevenson over 15.5 rushing yards. Guess how many rushing yards he got?
Okay.
50. So I lost by a half a yard.
That half a yard matters, boy.
I
I'm
lost
just
by
saying.
half a yard. I lost by 1.5 yards by Tua. But it's just the fact that you actually hit parlays recently.
3-day win streak.
Okay, I haven't hit since May.
It's gonna be Mayo.
So,
It happens. It happens.
And May season's coming up, so
last time I hit a bet was the Women's March Madness tournament when I took LSU
Nice.
before the Final Four.
Nice.
So
How much you get for that?
I only got $35 for it.
Oh, that's
They were
still
plus-
pretty nice.
It was plus 700, and I put 5 on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I got 5 on it.
So it was a little you feel me? Some gas money,
Nice,
some
nice.
lunch.
I like that.
But
I mean,
yeah,
that's what betting should be about. You know what I mean? It's a little gas money here and there. You know what I mean? It's nothing too serious. You know what
But-
I mean? We're not betting
We're
hundreds of
talking about
dollars.
we're 5 months away from that right now, almost.
Sure.
Not hitting
I hear
anything. It gets to you. No, I'm not gonna lie. It does get to you.
Been there, yeah. Well,
We all go through our slumps. That's facts. Yep.
hey, all it takes is one.
Phil. Phil,
All it
you could
takes
write
is-
you could write the commercial, Phil. You could write the commercial for Pando. All it takes is one.
All it takes is one hit.
It's one over here, so we're gonna let it go.
Gotcha. Hey, do what you got to do. That's your money. You
Big
said
facts. Big facts.
okay. So,
Bill, any last words?
Cincinnati Reds, please make the playoffs. I know you're fighting in a very very tight NL wild card race right now. I put $5 for them to make the playoffs. If I win, it's $75. So all you have to do is get one of the 3 wild cards. You don't have to win your division. Just make the playoffs. I know you're fighting against the Giants, Diamondbacks, and the Cubs right now, but I believe in you. There's plenty of game left. Our price picks parlay is probably cooked. Not gonna lie to you, but
Yeah.
maybe that future Cincy bet can make it all better. Plus, I do have the Braves and the Astros and a small bet to win the World Series as well. One of them. So one of these 3 got to hit, right?
Shout out Trey Young. I mean Trey Turner.
Yes, shout out Trey Turner. He's scared of this little paternity leave thing, but then as soon as he came back, got the record. So shout out Trey Turner. Shout out Randy Arenzarino. Everyone else, fuck you.
Okay. Okay.
And when I said
Especially Jose Ramirez. Yes.
when I said take the under for Aaron Nola, everybody was like, no. I said take the under for DeGrom. Everybody was like, no.
I never was like no for Aaron. I don't like Phillies. That's what I said. I said that from the get.
We picked the wrong Philly.
I
We
said
picked
that.
the wrong
I
Philly.
said let's take
pitcher.
the under.
Yeah.
We picked the wrong Philly pitcher. It
I
was
always say take the
Zach
under.
Wheeler crushed his
I
line.
always say take the under.
Zach Wheeler crushed it.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Mets, for let him go. Appreciate that.
So that's the week. We have a exciting week 3 in NFL. We had our pick 'em to keep track of. I'm excited to hear how that turns out. So with that being said, also we have some NBA stuff coming up. You know, the season's almost here. We're gonna do a live NBA pod. We're deciding on what days to do it, so stay tuned for that. So with that being said, Ball Central Podcast, and we will see you next time.